Hi there, everybody. My name is Kristen Morrison, and I am your professor for EDEF 607 in the spring 2015 semester. And I'm sorry to say that I will not be able to be with you during the first week of classes because I am having surgery on Monday, the 19th of January, for a volleyball-sized cyst on my right ovary, which is probably more information than you wanted to have, but there you go. That's what's happening and why I won't be around. I will be available via email, though, but I won't be able to hold class that first week. And so this video is to explain to you the first week's assignment of what we're going to do. And then next week, which would be either the 27th or the 29th, depending on if you're in my Tuesday or my Thursday class, we will have what would normally be the first week of class in terms of getting to know one another, going over the syllabus, and things of that nature. I wish that I could have scheduled surgery earlier than the 19th, but unfortunately you have to kind of go with the surgeon's schedule, and they said the 19th was the soonest they could get to me, and so it's a case of what are you going to do? Or as the Sopranos would say, so the main point of this recording today is to explain to you what you will be doing during week one of the semester in place of us meeting. Normally I do have a class that's canceled over the course of the semester. Usually it falls in the middle of the semester, but unfortunately because of the timing of the surgery, this one had to fall at the very beginning of the semester. So what you're going to be doing is you have an opportunity to take this week to do some research, which we will be coming back to later in the semester to discuss in class. So it is a bit early, but what are you going to do? Like the Sopranos said. So anyways, I want to explain to you what I'm going to ask you to do, and I'll also be sending you the syllabus for this class, and as you notice on the syllabus, for week one, we have no class, we're not meeting in class, but you do have an assignment, and that is to do some research as well as to read a short reading that's on D2L. So I would like you to read the reading first. So if you see the second bulleted point there for 120 or 122, it says CTT, How to Be a Skeptic and Analyzing a Controversy. Those two short readings can be found on D2L. Under the readings, you go there, and then you just scroll through and you're looking for a couple of different readings. No, actually it's one document. So it's CTT, How to Be a Skeptic and Analyzing Controversy. So you open that up, and that's 3 pages long of reading, and so then you're done with the reading task. And then the research task begins, and I explain that in this next section. So this assignment is explained on pages 8 and 9 of the syllabus, and you're looking at it on the screen. It's basically that you're individually going to be doing research on one of the charter school organizations or voucher programs that exist in the United States. Again, it probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you right now because we haven't gotten into the content of the class, but you will be able to do this research assignment with no problem in this first week. So it's basically I'm going to assign you a topic, and then you do some research on it. And so what you're seeing on the screen right now is a breakdown of who's doing what topic. I'll also include this in my email to you, so you will have it in writing, not just in this video, of who's doing what topic. And you'll notice that there are some topics that are not taken because we have a couple of pretty small classes for 607 this semester. So if you want to switch to one of the open topics, just send me an email, and if nobody else has asked for it, then it's yours to have, and I'll email you back to confirm it. So this just tells you, what topic you're going to be researching. Okay, so I'm going to model for you what you'll be doing this first week. So I am assigning you a particular charter school operator or voucher program to do some research on, and I'm going to model it for you right now, although not the whole time. I'm expecting that you will probably spend about an hour doing the research for this, and then maybe another half hour, 45 minutes writing up what you find. Okay, so I'm assigning myself Academica charter schools. So let's just type it into the old Google here. So I'm just going with regular Google right now, And so I want to perhaps start with going to their website and taking a look at what they have to say about themselves. And so this takes me to their website so I can find out a little bit about the schools, where their schools are, the locations, everything like that. And again, I'm going to be reading this with a critical eye because I've asked you all to read the critical thinking stuff first before you embark on this research, so that you can go into this research with a skeptical eye and with a researcher's eye. And so I'm not going to believe everything that their website says, but I am going to read it because it's going to give me some pertinent information. But then I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at what newspapers have to say about them. So I'll click on some various articles and see what opens up with that. And so this is a Miami Herald article, and I might read through it a little bit and see what it says, what are the good things that it says about this charter school operator, what are the bad things. And even to find some more of the bad things, I'm going to add to my Google search Academica Charter Schools criticisms. If I could spell right. There we go, criticisms. See if anything comes up. Yeah, so it talks about, I'm seeing already critics of it say such and such, blah, blah, blah. So these are going to be some more articles that will be fruitful for me. It's connected to Pitbull, the singer. Okay, that might be pretty interesting. Then I'm also, this is regular Google, but I'm also going to go to Google Scholar to see if there's anything in scholarly research. Academica Charter Schools. And see if they have anything. It does not look like, so maybe I need to put it in quotation marks. So Academica Charter Schools, and see if that'll find it better, because it doesn't look like, let's see, let me go back. So I'll try a couple of times to see if I can find something on Google Scholar, but it's very possible that I might not find anything, but it is worth a look to see if there's anything in there. And again, I might get some false, things like I'm looking at this book. This is California Charter Schools. It might find me some interesting information, so I might click on it and take a look at it. But the word academica can also mean other things. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's connected to this particular charter chain, so I have to be careful when I'm looking at things and not, assume that just because it says academica that it has anything to do with this particular charter chain. So that's essentially what I'm asking you to do, is to first read the critical thinking and how to be a skeptic, short little articles that are on D2L, and then do the research for about an hour. Spend time reading, taking some notes about your assigned charter school or voucher program, because you might be doing one or the other, and then do a write-up. And you're going to be submitting this write-up to me on next week, which is January... Hang on, I got to look at my calendar here. So either January 27th if you're in my Tuesday class, or January 29th if you're in my Thursday class. So you'll be submitting the assignment to me that day, paper, and you'll bring it to class. We really won't deal with it that night. However, we will come back to visit it like in week 10 or 11 of the semester. Normally, this canceled class usually happens more in the middle of the semester, but because of the surgery that I'm having, I had to go ahead and take this cancellation opportunity this first week. So I'm definitely going to be on email, so if you have questions about this assignment, don't hesitate to send me an email. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I think that is it in terms of explaining what you have to do during the first week of classes. This assignment is due the second week of classes, which is January 27th for the Tuesday class, or January 29th for the Thursday class. And so you'll be bringing in this document to turn in to me for grading for this first week. And then, so first actual meeting week, which will be either the 27th or the 29th, we will have an opportunity to go in depth through the syllabus, but I do encourage you to go ahead and review it at this point so you can come in with some questions. I think that we're going to enjoy this time together. I know I typically love teaching this class, and I look forward to another semester of doing so. And as I mentioned, I will be available via email, so please feel free to email me with any questions whatsoever that you might have. And I look forward to meeting you on either the 27th or the 29th. Take care.